You've probably had this happen in a business meeting before. Your manager asks you about an update on a report. You start speaking English, you begin the sentence, and suddenly you freeze because you're not sure if you should say "I've finished" or "I've finished." You start translating in your head from Arabic to English. You start doubting yourself, and by the time you speak, the moment is already gone. It sounds like this. I finished. Excuse me. I've finished. You don't want that. I don't want that for you. So in this video, I'm going to give you a very simple decision rule that you can use in real time. So you choose the right tense without overthinking, without translating in your head. Let's move on. Now, let's talk about the most important question. Why does this matter in real life? Let's make this real. Imagine your manager asks you, Nora, did you send the report? Did you send the report? Very simple question. You know what happened. You know the answer. The report is done. You sent it. But now, inside your head, the problem starts. Do I say I sent it? Or do I say I've sent it? And because both of these sentences sound possible, your brain stops to check. That is where the problem begins. Listen carefully. The issue is not your English level. You already know both of these grammatical forms. So this is not a knowledge problem. It's a real-time decision problem. And that is a very important difference. Because in a grammar exercise, you have time. You can stop, you can think. But in a meeting, people are waiting. The conversation is moving. You need to answer now. You need to respond now. So when your brain feels that two options are possible, it looks for support. And for many Arabic speakers, that support is translation. Arabic first, then English. And the result is translation takes time. And that delay, which creates hesitation. Therefore, now the sentence comes out slowly. Not because you don't know English, but because you're trying to choose while speaking. And that sounds like this. Yeah, I sent it. I've sent it. Now the sentence is broken. Now your confidence sounds lower. That is why this matters. This is not just grammar. This is speed. This is confidence. This is how you sound under pressure. So here's the key idea. You're not stuck because grammar is hard. You're stuck because both options feel possible. So you hesitate and lose the moment. Let's simplify everything. Forget long grammar explanations. You need one thing. Ask yourself this question. Did I say the time or not? That's the rule. For example, I sent the email yesterday. Did you say the time? Yes? Okay. Use simple past. Now hear this. I've sent the email. Did you say the time? No? Okay. Use present perfect. That's the difference. Not importance, not recency, just the time. Another example. I finished the meeting at 10. Time is there, so simple past. I've finished the meeting. No time mentioned here, so present perfect. Quick summary. If you say the time, use simple past. If you don't say the time, use present perfect. That's the rule. Clear? Let's move on. Now let's destroy the biggest misunderstanding many Arabic speakers have about these two English grammar rules. A lot of people learn this rule. Use present perfect for recent things. I don't know why, but let's talk about it. It sounds very simple, but it breaks very quickly. Let me give you an example. I saw him 5 minutes ago. That's recent, but we use simple past. Why? Because the time is mentioned here. Now, another example. I've seen that movie. No time mentioned here. So present perfect. So recent versus old doesn't help here. It makes you guess, which leads to hesitation. So correct it. Not recent versus old. Just ask, did I say the time or not? Right, now let's talk about the decision rule. Here's the full rule. Ask yourself, did I say the time? Yes? Okay. Use simple past. No? Okay. Use present perfect. That's it. You're not remembering a lesson. You're checking one thing. And that makes your decision faster. When your decision is faster, your speech is smoother. You start speaking English like how a hot knife cuts through butter, fast and smooth. Okay, now let me help you to feel the difference. Same action, different focus. Let's imagine, okay, you sent an email. You say, I sent the email yesterday. Time is clear. I've sent the email. Time is not mentioned here. So in the second sentence, the focus is the action, the result. It's done, right? Another example. I finished the meeting at 10. Time is mentioned here. I've finished the meeting. Time is not mentioned here. Now, the meaning is I'm free. Same action, different focus. In simple past, the time of the action is important. In present perfect, the action itself is important. Clear? Good. Let's move on. Let's talk about time markers in English to make it even easier for you. Because some words give you the answer, such as yesterday, last week, 2 days ago. In 2024, we usually use these time markers in simple past, usually. Now, words like already, yet, ever, never, just. These words, we usually use them in present perfect. For example, I finished the report yesterday. I've already finished the report. Notice the word, choose the tense. Now, let's talk about something very, very important. Arabic doesn't force this choice, but English does. So if you translate first, you guess. Don't do that. Instead, check the time. I finished the report yesterday, correct? I've finished the report, correct? Don't translate first. Check the time first, okay? Let's move on. Now, one extra detail. Some times are not finished, such as today, this week, this year. For example, I went to Riyadh last week. The action is finished, so simple past. Number 2, I've been busy this week. This week, as in, still happening, so present perfect. So add one more check. If you said the time, is it finished or not finished? Okay, let's do a quick challenge. I'm going to give you a couple of sentences and I want you to choose the correct answer. Okay, let's go. The correct answer is finished. I finished the report yesterday. Number 2. The correct answer is I've finished. I've finished the report. Number 3. The correct answer is called. She called me last night. Number 4. The correct answer is we've already sent. We've already sent the file. If you got most of these right, it means you're starting to stop translating, which is a big improvement. I'm proud of you. Now let's go back to the meeting. Before, you used to think too much. You used to stutter. You used to say things like, I sent, no. I've sent, wait. Now, you don't do that anymore. Now, you ask yourself, did I say the time? No. So, I've sent it. Clear, fast, confident. Or, I sent it yesterday. Also correct. Now you're choosing, not guessing. And there is a big difference between the two. Remember, confidence in English is the speed of decision, how fast you choose, and how fast you trust your decision. So remember, did I say the time or not? If yes, simple past. If no, present perfect. Use it every time. The more you use it, the less you'll freeze, the less you translate, and the more naturally your English will come out. After this, you'll choose the right tense in meetings without freezing, without translating, without sounding unsure. I know you can do this. Now that you can quickly choose between I finished and I've finished without freezing in meetings, there is another small mistake that can completely change how you sound in English. Because just like tense confusion, mixing up I'm bored and I'm boring can make your English sound unnatural, or even say the opposite of what you mean. So watch this next video where I'll show you exactly how to use the ed adjectives and the ing adjectives correctly, so you sound more natural, more confident, and avoid these common mistakes in real conversations.